Todd Lewis here from Mainline Dyno again. In this video we're going to discuss the select test header function and why we use it. So select test header, it's a software option for using an existing run. If you've done a test of a particular car, you want to test it again, it saves you having to put in all vehicle details. So if we go to setup, you'll see the shortcut is Control T. If we click on select test header, what this does, we can direct ourselves back to another folder. So if we've saved some runs in a folder somewhere that we know we've got some data, if I click into here, I've got some runs in here, I'll just choose a test, for example. I'll click on this one here and go select and save. And what that does for us, if I go to my ramp test screen, there'll be some, it'll set the screen up for us exactly as we test it. So it'll load in the test header. So I was testing a dyno here for a customer. Click on vehicle, it gives us the description of whatever the vehicle we did, who the customer was, and more importantly, what it also does for us, it sets up the screen exactly as we actually tested the car, and it remembers that. So if I click on setup, you'll see here that we used a ramp rate of 120, we ended it at 1750, started at 550. So, and that saves us typing in details for that car again. So you can do that for any car you've ever tested. So to do that again, if we go back to setup, we'll go select test header. I've got a few different sorts of test ones here in the folder here. I'll go into here. I know I've got some details. Got a few runs here. I'll just click on this run here, for example. Click select and save. Now there's an option here that says clear runs and load as reference. So we'll leave that ticked on. And what that does for us, after I click save, when we go to the ramp test screen, once again, set up. So this car made 577.9 horsepower, 490 foot-pounds. If I click the analyze screen, that checkbox, what it's done, that's loaded in here, it's cleared out all the other runs and loaded it as a reference run. So it's here ready to analyze. And being a reference run, it means it's now a reference run on the screen. So if we want to retest the car, when we tap the space bar to do a test, you'll see there's a reference run in the background ready to do a test on. So that's what that check option does. So you can use Control T or select test header in the same function. Just say you wanted to test a similar car to this. So just say we had another, now this, in the case of this vehicle, it was a Camaro. So just say we have another 2018 Camaro coming in with the same sort of gearing, then we can load this car in. And all we have to do is change things like the rego to whatever it happens to be. And we can change the customer details to whoever it happens to be. Fred, for example, make his name up. Test. So we can just type these details in, and now, so what we're doing here is using an old run as a template, because if we determine that this run is an applicable, a good setup for testing this sort of car, we don't have to worry about setting the start speed or the end speed. It's all done for us by loading in an old run. So that's another way of using Control T. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.